switch over to bells now. V does drums. V doesn't do the bells. And so when we are in the sectional, I'm going to send him next door to play with concert band now, but in the sectionals, he is used to going along with like bass drum parts. And so while we're going over rehearsing some bell parts, you can kind of do a quick flip to the bass drum part and say, okay, B, you're going to play on beat 1 of each measure, or on beat 1 and 2 of each measure, okay? All right, I want to go back to the Hail the Conquering Hero 4.33. Like all true percussionists, these guys would much rather just play drums all the time. And so what we try to do is just give them little nuggets of bells from time to time to keep them developing their music reading skills. Okay, you guys, yesterday, whenever we did just a little snippet of this, we talked about 3 things that we need to deal with right off the bat. You remember? What are the 3 main things we need when we're trying to just learn something we haven't seen before? Number 1. Pitch, okay? So pitch. So we talked about reading some of those pitches. And then what was the second thing? Michael? Rhythm, okay? And after we get the pitch and the rhythm, then what's the last thing? Notes is pitch. Sticking, okay? And so we need to think pitch, rhythm, sticking. Okay, and so I want to go back and actually just kind of review what we did yesterday. In the 3rd measure where you come in, what did we call that? In the 3rd measure, when we practiced this yesterday, we figured out that this was just what? The scale, right? Are we starting on concert B flat? No, we're starting on what? C, and we're going to go up to what? F. Okay, so just thinking about pitch, we're taking rhythm out of the equation. Just play those C to F. Each one gets a quarter note. Okay? Which octave are you in? This one up here, right? Okay, just quarter notes, C to F. You can play E or E flat. You don't have to raise your hand. Huh? E flat. Okay, so 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, ready, and go. Okay, and we're just playing those 4 quarter notes. That's the only part of the scale you're playing, right? Then what do we do, Jack? Pitch. What do we do next? Go back down. E flat, D, and then C. Okay, so again, take rhythm out of the equation. Just do those notes. Ready? 1, 2, quarter notes. Stop on the C, right? Okay, now let's add rhythm to that. Can you just click your sticks on the rhythm, please? Just that much. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just want to make sure that our 8th notes and our quarter notes don't run together. The quarter notes got to be twice as long, right? Ready, click the rhythm again. Ready, go. Now can you count and click, please? Count and click. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Great, love the enthusiasm. Really nice. Okay. All right, now let's play it. You got pitch, rhythm. You already kind of were doing the sticking with your quarter notes, and so just make sure we're alternating, okay? Start with left, right? And then your right mallet is on D. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 2 again. 1, 2, ready, and go. Okay, and so that's really a brief sequence of what I would take the bell players through. Is of course they're going to be okay on the rhythm, but pitch. We got to stop and make sure we know what those notes are. This is easy because they can relate it to their scale. We've done B flat major with these guys, E flat major 1 octave, and F major 2 octaves. And so we just kind of relate our scales to what we're doing. skips is where it gets difficult. So if you come across skips, and just do little chunks. And so you've got 15 minutes. This particular solo that they're doing, you wouldn't want to try to tackle that all in 15 minutes. Just think of, just attack a couple of measures if you're working with percussionists. So they get the pitch and the rhythm and put it together. Yeah.
Okay, so when you have multiple parts for the excerpt that you want them to go ahead and do, you want to talk about that real quick?
You mean on the bells, or like multiple
It could be
multiple
just like
instruments?
that one before, there was a snare drum and a bass drum part. And later on, as we go into the semester, we may be doing
Concert
band
band
arrangements.
Yeah, okay. What we will try to do, if you're just doing an exercise out of the book and you're doing your 15 minutes of drums, we focus mainly on snare because that's where we're developing the hands. But then if it has, let's say, snare, bass, triangle, tambourine, all in the score, because Dr. Collier put some of those in here so that they get some of the different techniques. Be prepared ahead of time. Have those instruments ready to go, and then just pre-assign those